Hello, everyone. Congratulations for being here. This is me, Prashant Premanand, from Impal, Manipur, India. Saujari broadcast. I'm my brother Prasan Kumar, one top 10. Dara Mashku Igliva, and Ashwana, Yobi Vegi Damak, Nuevo, Saujari, I live broadcast. Series moderator, Saujari, I live moderator, Jagi, leader, Amashu, River, brother Gozen, na Pagiri, like she Sataring Sating Room, Punamak, Madi, Circle and Sinavigani, Apushu, Territory.
Hold on there to your thoughts, my brother Remanda, as well as my business associate too. It has been an immense pleasure seeing many of my team members are now becoming the broadcasting part. So we are expecting more and more broadcasters from all the members, so as to make our community grow to reach the 1 billion verified members in the ultimate period of the time too. So you will be seen as a wonderful leader in this community, as a great leader, and you should be duplicate this methodology, the way of how you become the leadership quality to the other members, bring them up to be aware of the ongoing situation. Then they be the leaders and they duplicate the system one after another again. So let us move forward to end this global poverty globally. Then we have the disclaimer section before joining any members of the prospective or the prospective members. Let us be fully aware to read the disclaimer section so that many members who join the TBC may not ask several unnecessary questions when we are in the progressive stage of the achieving or targeting the 1 billion verified members. I really congratulate you, Mr. Premananda. Let us hope the very best from your end, that definitely you'll be sharing more knowledge and information that you learned in a couple of the days. What I'm trying to in a couple of days means Mr. Pramanda joined recently in a day or two, and he is being so much passionate about the ongoing happenings of this wonderful world of the cryptocurrency. I really admire and really congratulate you. Definitely, I will make you or promote you as a being leader to be seen in the Indian context, as well as the leadership role in the in the world or the global context. So let us become fully prepared of this cryptocurrency race to the other cryptocurrency world. What I'm talking about the cryptocurrency race in our community is the private cryptocurrency, and other cryptocurrencies means it's a public cryptocurrency too. So let me explain about this private cryptocurrency also. It's a peer-to-peer transactions cryptocurrencies. The membership agreement we need to be done before going ahead of the of the 1 billion verified members achieving that kind of the target on all. Then the other private public cryptocurrency is the market driven cryptocurrencies, and their profit or the earnings is based on the trading level. So we are not the trading level. Our membership agreement is backing up the our private cryptocurrency. The most precious thing that is very valuable in this art is the living man and the woman. So it is not backed up by the gold. Everyone is thinking that it's backed up by the gold. No, we have the value has been measured by the value of the gold, and it's not backed up by the gold. Rather, it is being backed up by the living man and the woman on this earth. So please be very aware of these two differences. Our profit our profit margin is 1 to 5%. It goes and it will keep on continuing, and it will never ever have a downfall as per the algorithm set up by the TBC formula, by the most engineered and how they engineered the tool of this TBC formula too. So let us expect that many more things are going to happen. So I'll be briefing very briefly after being the messages being shared by the Mr. Premananda. Please do go ahead, brother.
Thank you, brother Pritam. Aku TBC journey Shindirpa brother Gaviden Gangmai Nani Tudok Hendongna Mashigi Maramda Khan Birapa Niwai Ikoigi top 10 leader CS Pritam Kumar Nani Mahana TBC cryptocurrency blockchain technology amadi digital currency Kana Basi Tapi Ambirpadashu Karate.
Please do continue.
TVC admin post Torokibal TVC community Yoina Atu the 1 billion University objective of whom BD objective of whom CB cash follow campaign merchant adoption campaign amadi massive growth campaign ashini hariba objective of whom division pumnamak amaga mating kaunaduna atubada punba 1 verified billion members Shuhalashi.
Hold on there to your thoughts, my brother Premananda. As you stated, and you fully acknowledge about these ongoing happenings of this wonderful world of the cryptocurrency, the digital form of the money, and the future cryptocurrency too. We have now the 3 campaigns running. Just a minute. We have now the 3 campaigns running simultaneously at this moment. The first campaign is the CFC session. CFC session is a very wonderful campaign and is being supported and being promoted by our administrator and just by the administrator and the co-workers. So if there is no cash flow for being doing transactions between the peer-to-peer, then all the coins that is residing in the wallets or the fund of the admin won't be distributed to the masses of the people. Then our liquidity pair of becoming the spendable part on the goods and the services will become be totally useless. So we are targeting for the 1 billion verified members. We are in the distribution phase, and at the same time let us make a cash flow within the community members so that it can be verified. It can be verified and being seen inside the Kringle Cash back office. The transaction button is there and the buyer and seller section. Then we will have automatically have the profit earnings of the minimum $10 per day. Even this is the mere income for a general or the layman people of earning the moment when he or she joins the community or the TBC family too. So everyone is expected that even the mere $100 be earned by each and every participants, and there should be visibility or be shown for the cash flow costing session also. So let us be fully aware of the ongoing happenings of this cash flow costing session. Let us bring more and more members to be part of the system of the CFC sessions, so that they also be benefited out of this CFC session. There is a personality development in attending the cash flow costing sessions also, besides not only as profit earners in the CFC session too. You will be having a better chance of meeting the world's leaders interactive session. My brother Randy is a wonderful world-class entrepreneur and enthusiast. He will be definitely motivating you how to make you the profit earnings in terms of the leveraging your income too. Then you'll have a personality development, grooming, and the ability, if you have the high attitude even in the public speech too also. These things are the very, very important things by attending the CFC sessions. After all, besides being earned or as an earner of the mere $100, you have the better chance to develop your own personality groom also, and you will be definitely seen as the true leader for this community, or whatever your meeting schedulings in the YouTube channel may be found by other communities also. So this is a better chance or the openings for the very better lifestyle of one's persons too. So this is the very important topic about the attending of the cash flow campaign session 2. So let us be fully aware of this. And I have also noticed one lady from the US that she tried to prove that earnings of the $2,500 by attending the CFC sessions in the last time also. So I mean, in the earlier blog post also posted about achieving of the $5,000 even. So this won't be so far of the maximum number of the participants that will surely have even the earnings of the $5,000 per day too also. So the CFC session is not the other part of the system too. It is definitely a part of the system, and it should be made as the mandatory part for all of us. If you are lagging behind of not attending the CFC, then you are missing the very important topic about the running the system throughout the journey of this life of the TBC2. So let us be over there in the CFC session conducted by the brother Randy. You may be become one of the participants by going there to the tbcrandy.com. Then I will be very happy and love to see you over there in the house of that CFC session. So the very important topic again, the campaign, the second campaign that is running at this moment is the March-in adoption campaign. Many were expecting about the when will the Martians be coming, when will the Martians, they kept on shouting at that time too. So with the passes of the time, then so many Martians are being seen in the TBC community, TBC family too. Even for the Indian context too, I have tried my best level to tie up with the multi-Martians so as to be benefited by the community members too. So at this present scenario, I have tied up the merchants of establishing the relationship or the business context of the payment mode by the customers of 50% INR at this moment Indian rupees and 50% TBC, our TBC2. We are continuing and keep on working off the making the purchase mode of even the 100% TBC in the maybe it may take the number of the days, or it may take the number of the weeks also. However, it won't take too long to establish of the making the full mode of the payment in terms of the TBC2. So let us continue working on this. So let us be fully concentrated at this moment about the masses community growth at this moment. I can't understand why many members of our family members are just trying to cash out at this moment when he has the so much capability to pull more of his or her family members so that they won't be left behind in making the 1 million billionaires and the 1 billion 1 billion millionaires too also. So you even tire so many merchants, provided even the merchants also should follow the system, and he also be fully aware of the ongoing happenings of this cryptocurrency world, and about the new technology of this blockchain system, and whatever the underlying technology, there is artificial intelligence that has been impacting to the masses of the people across the nations of the globe too. So let us be fully aware of these things about the merchant adoption campaign too. The next campaign at this moment is the mass growth campaign too. So this is very important campaign running simultaneously at this moment in coordination with the cash flow campaign season as the merchants adoption campaign too. So we let us be fully prioritized in the massive growth campaign too, because the sooner we reach the 1 billion verified members means the so much fun that is residing in the TBC wallet, tbc009.net platform will become the liquidity part, and it's just spendable on the goods and the services too. So let us be focused now at this present scenario in the membership growth of achieving the 1 billion verified members, rather than focusing in terms of the when will the exchange be coming, when will the banks will be starting, and no, this kind of things repeatedly keeps on asking, means that it's hectic to the leaders and even the broadcasters too also. Let us be fully aware of these things. So for this massive growth campaign also, admin at this present scenario keeps on giving the reward and the reward program in terms of the cookies too. So you'll be gifted with the starting of the $2,000 of the digital form of money, and the days are not far that we may start redeeming our cookies to the Kringles, and it may be transferred to the wallet tbc009.net platform too also. So the more the cookies you have, you may become the spendable part when the availability of the fund is transferred from the KCBO Kringle Cash back office residing there, the so much cookies, and it be transferred to the our wallet, our own wallet tbc009.net platform. So try to collect the maximum number of the cookies in terms of the becoming the partnership level with your sponsor. Then you may also collect the number of the cookies by attending the topmost send button meetings in the English. Today we are having the English version of the send button meeting. It is a very, very confidential meeting, and those who have the link of the send button meeting may be able to participate in this confidential meeting. My brother Randy Wilson will be hosting this English send button meeting. The sharp time for our hosting this English and button meeting is 7 a.m. PDT, Pacific Daylight Time, and for the Indian timing it is 7:30 p.m. Indian Standard Time. So don't ever miss this English and button meeting if you have the send button meeting, and so much information, topics, and the discussions has been continuing, and promoting how to give the promotion, how to give the how to make the best distributor, and all will be discussed about our precious crypto coin will be definitely found when we have a interactive session among the panelists. That so many viewers will be noticing on that too. So even the three topmost against send button meetings in the different languages will also be found on the Tuesday, the same timing, 7 a.m. PDT Pacific Daylight Time. Our brother MB Derek will be continuing in the France version. Then definitely I being here will be doing in the Hindi version. Then our brother Mizanul from the Bangladesh, he will be doing the Bengali send button meeting in the same timing. So please don't ever never miss these send button meetings. And sometime you may collect the 1 million cookies by attending for the single send button meetings too also. So let us be fully aware of these things too. Please continue, my brother Pramanda. I'll be sharing more knowledges.
Thank you, Brother Pritam. TBC admin 27 September 2018 the blog post ama thagalaruiba anova TBC wallet QR code ki mating loinana lagriba si TBC pumna magna merchandise platform sinagada yam chawraba mating ogadori good and service post exchange Togadoriba Shida another wallet TBC QR code Ashigi Mateng TBC Punamak Ornaminers.
On their your thoughts again, my brother Premananda, you have been knowledging and getting and collecting information about these ongoing happenings of this wonderful world of the cryptocurrency, the digital form of money. Before this, I would like to pull up the attention to all the wonderful participants and the leaders or the family members, brothers and the sisters who has been being a part of your live on the air or the broadcasting part. So let me pull off the attention, brother. I am seeing now Mr. Lokrapam, just a minute. Hang on, guys. Just a minute. Just a minute. Uh, I am seeing now my brother Lokrapam Gozen. Lokrapam Gozen, everyone knows about him. He keeps on continuing working as a moderator, and I have given the administrative task to support and give assistance to you in any sort of matters relating to the TBC only. So there are so many trolls that I have also seen when I am the one of the panelists when he was doing the live broadcast too. Many will be trying to creep into the beautiful environment of our wonderful TBC too. So please pay attention the messages how they trying to extract the unnecessary things and try to interrupt you during the online conversation when someone or the other is hosting the this kind of the broadcasting level too. So please be very aware of these things, Mr. Lapapam. Just warn him first, and the second time when he or she is not obeying or giving the cooperation, then definitely kick him out or out of the room, because we don't want any kind of the garbage to become the pollution part in the chat room or even in the community too. So good to see you, brother one. Keep doing your work up so that you will be seen as a wonderful world-class leader in the days to come. So I really admire the way how you are working. I'm also seeing my uncle Sandy Kumar Singh. Sandy Kumar is being a leader in this house too. Whenever I happen to have a scheduling of the different meetings and all, and then he will be giving the support system. I also make him as my personal assistant too. So he keeps on making our community good members. So he truly understands and have the sound knowledge of this ongoing happenings of this cryptocurrency world. He also writes, "Hello, brother Gozen, you are doing good job." Really admire of how Mr. Gozen had done in the new broadcastings. He truly wants the new broadcasters to be seen as the real badass broadcasters too. Oh, it's really good to see you, my brother Adim, at this moment. Very good morning, and it's a privilege to be to give you honor that now you are feeling comfortable in every. I've been noticing every time now at this present scenario that you are one of the participants or the leader. You have created many leaders and become one of the participants in every broadcasting. So it's good to see you that such kind of the leader feels interest and showing the interest, and your team members be followed the way how you are doing. It's good to good to see all these things, brother Adim. Hello, even my brother Sadiq also is also here. Today is a very pleasurable moment that many team members of mine from different locations now feel interesting about the ongoing happenings of this crypto world. And see, even we don't have any kind of the factor when we are in the massive growth campaign of our community members. My my brother, what I'm trying to say is there shouldn't be any caste, creed, gender, or any sort of the racial discrimination when we are in the same objective of achieving the 1 billion verified members too. Good to see you, my brother Sadiq too. So let us have the complete access knowledge. So what we were discussing about the Mr. Premanda inspired or having or being registered or in our TBC family, he started to take advantage, and I make him fully aware about not as the achieving of the as the cookies in becoming the broadcasters. You will start feeling the confidence level. You will it's a kind of the passionate thing that when you start doing the broadcasting part or doing live on the air station, you will continue talking because of the reason that you started feeling that kind of the interest about the particular subject too. So become the trying to you should try to get the information yourself when you are doing the live on the ear or the broadcasting part. Also you'll started learning the mistakes part, the positive side of doing the broadcasting part. You should become the aware of all these things also. And the ultimate the mechanics part of operating when you are even in the live, you will start the kind of the confidence that how to operate, how to handle carefully the ongoing live session even in the chat room, then how to make the viewers watching your live on the air be comfortable also. These things are very, very important. And even you're doing the live broadcasting part also, you should become the very cautious. You know what, I was really a very shy guy who feels that kind of the troublesome in facing the spectators or the viewers part. The moment when I stand up in front of the audience, then I started trembling and all, and I forgot all those topics that I was to speak in front of the viewers or the audience. So these things will be definitely make up from time to time when you are started doing the live on the air broadcasting. But this is the beautiful thing TBC has taught everyone, and we have been targeted to reach the 1 million broadcasters, so that there should be a social proof in this TBC community too also. So my brother Pemanda talk about the QR system as promised earlier by the admin and the co-workers, that the QR code system is going to be introduced in the he stated in the earlier times also. Then we at present scenario, we have seen the QR code that is seen inside the TBC or the TBC009.net platform. With the coordination of this QR code system, you may have the business cards too, that you may expand the business level as the entrepreneur shift also. That may be found inside the criminal cash back office, and you have the availability of the business ready cards within the 2 or 3 minutes when you have fill up all those credentials, all your demographic details, and the performer kind of the section, and you have the wonderful crafted business cards in the PDF form in a couple of the minutes too. Please be very prepared of the all these things also. QR code system will definitely smoothen the business transactions level and will have a wide operation, broadening the horizons in terms of the business, and let us be very prepared in expanding or becoming the partnership, that kind of the thing with the many merchants and the many members or any active members who are being inside this TBC community be expanded in a very short span of time too. We are running a sort of time, brother Premanda, please to share your last few words, then we'll wind up for this session, and we may schedule for the different broadcasting part on another time too, brother.
Thank you, Brother Pritham. Life history, matik amtang hamjaramge. Middle class family regi haujarakani ai. Date of birth 4/1/1982. Till now, Marini, nupa ahom, nupi ama. Hꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯊꯕꯛ ꯈꯔ ꯌꯨꯝꯗ ꯀꯩꯅꯣ ꯇꯧꯔꯒ ꯍꯣꯠꯅꯖꯔꯤ. ꯍꯧꯖꯤꯛ ꯑꯩꯅ ꯋꯥꯅ ꯁꯨꯃꯥꯏꯅ ꯂꯩꯕꯁꯤꯗ ꯑꯩꯈꯣꯏꯒꯤ ꯃꯥꯃ ꯁꯥꯟꯇꯤ ꯍꯥꯏ. ꯁꯥꯟꯇꯤꯅ TBCꯒꯤ ꯃꯔꯝꯗ ꯈꯪꯍꯟꯕꯤꯔꯛꯄꯗꯒꯤ ꯑꯩ TBCꯒꯤ University Changjal TBC 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 journey to my my papa target like whether the live broadcast see very bamiam punalaku chari matung tarakpa live broadcast lakadasu chanbidana nijang tabiro aigi YouTube video sibu share tawyo loina YouTube channel asibu chanbidana subscribe ring bell button nambiyo asigi damatadi mayamdagi kainanaba tamlokjari tanachari.
You have done a very sound and the wonderful messages in taking the advantage of this live on the air or the broadcasting part, Mr. Premananda. We truly honored you that you started feeling the kind of the enthusiasm and hoping we are hoping that many broadcastings of yours scheduling in different at a time will be happen in very short period also. So we have been brought up with the different backgrounds also, and I have been targeted only to the middle class families so that they become the business class levels in becoming the multi-millionaires and the multi-billionaires too in a very short span of time. Provided you should work with consistency, then you have the leadership role, making another leaders in your team also. So whatever your dreams, your fulfillment in life, we have been very perspective point of the view in establishing the free orphanage home and the different kind of the international level hospital setups, then all expansion schemes, different sort of schemes we have been targeted. Let us be laser focused on these things and work accordingly. It is not a thing that I want to do these things free of course. No. Accordingly, with the same having that kind of the dream, then you should work with that manner, and you will be seen as a successful person in this journey of the TBC. It's a beautiful concept driven for all of us to create the 1 million billionaires and the 1 billion millionaires for this worldwide community and be part of the system. Admin had even posted in the earlier time to that which direction you want to go. Either you become the millionaire or the billionaire system. It is not a bad thing that we become even the millionaire also. However, who wants to become the multi-billionaires in this family or the TBC community too. Wish you very best of luck, Mr. Premanda. You'll be seen one day as a wonderful leader in this house, and I will be giving the cooperation. Whoever feels enthusiasm, the motivation in you, the kind of the learning enthusiasm also that you should have, then you may be seen as the world-class level too also. So for the motivation and let us make the Premananda to be a successful distributor of the TBC and to also make him as a leader. Let us give a very big thumbs up in subscribing his channel and for the notification purposes whenever he does the live broadcasting part, then to notify us, let us also press the ring bell to just on the side of the subscribe channel. Then I will be definitely loving so from all my brothers and the sisters, whoever watching this live on the ear to in giving the positive comments. Definitely when someone gives the positive comments means he or she who is doing the live broadcasting means he will definitely watching the number of the viewers and all and the positive comments and the section, this kind of stuff. Then he will be passionate about doing the in doing the next broadcasting part and or doing the live on it. These things should be accomplished when we motivate someone. So for his popularity gain and all in the YouTube platform to let us give or share the link that of this own what to say the broadcaster part, he will be definitely become popular in the YouTube channel too. So let's do like this, coordinating one another, giving the cooperation, giving the suggestion, giving the feedback one another, and we go ahead with the wonderful world of this cryptocurrency. I don't want any one of my team members to be left behind when we are targeting for the getting or achieving these 1 billion verified members. So I really congratulate everyone for being here in this live on the air, sharing or exchanging knowledges. And once again, I would like to give a very shout out to the moderator of this wonderful broadcasting part. And I also congratulate and I feel being honored by Mr. Premananda for inviting me by sending out the hangout link to be one of the panelists in his live on the broadcasting part. Wish you all the very best of luck to all my brothers and sisters. I'll catch up you in the different schedulings of the different broadcasters, and I truly love to be part of your panelists to share some of the knowledges that can be shared in the very short span of time. So many topics are to be shared. However, as one or the other for the broadcaster has been allotted a very limited time of the slot to doing the broadcasting part. So take care, guys. Catch up soon with these short messages. Peace.
Secretary, Brother